For as long as they can remember, Hanya and Xueyi only had each other's company. The sisters spent their childhood happily on Xianzhou Changcheng, the same ship where Jingliu came from. They would often fondly remember the time where they used to laugh under the blue sky. But if we have learned anything from Xianzhou by now, is that disaster always comes after peace. When they become an adult, Shuhu mercilessly invaded their home. During their invasion, the Emanator brought along their army and the Crimson Planet known as Rahu. It didn't take long for Rahu to burn Changcheng to the ground. Xueyi lost her life to Rahu's attack. Her body had been burned to ashes. Though her body was no more, her soul still lingered. Having become a spirit, she saw the lifeless fate of her companions and eventually her own sister. Shuhu, presenting herself as giant tree with 1,000 faces, spoke to Xueyi and tempted her with the offer of true immortality. The tree promised her that they are able to save her sister's life. Powerless to resist, Xueyi got assimilated into Shuhu, effectively marking her as a Marastruck. After becoming part of Shuhu, Xueyi started to kill her comrades. As Hanya desperately tried to fight back, she saw the smiling face of her big sister blossoming on the tree. At that instant, Hanya and her comrades began to experience extreme symptoms of Marastruck. Yellow flowers started sprouting throughout Hanya's body. Before the Mara can fully take place, General Teng Xiao arrived to put an end to Shuhu's madness. Overjoyed by the encounter, Shuhu wondered how the general will kill them this time, to which Teng Xiao simply answered, "With my own hand." After being rescued by Teng Xiao, the Ten Lords took pity on the dying Hanya and Xueyi. They offered the sister a second chance in life to atone for their unpardonable sins, the sins of becoming Marastrucks and the sin for having killed their own people. The allegation honestly sounds rather heartless considering that they were pitted against an entity that literally could trigger Mara just by breathing. If anything, they were victims of circumstances here. But I suppose politics are just unfair like that. In the first place, they didn't really have any choice here. Had they refused the offer, their soul would forever be sealed in the Hall of Karma, and the sisters would never meet each other again. This was how Hanya and Xueyi became the Ten Lords' slave for nearly 2,000 years. Though the sisters miraculously reunited, their work was far from enjoyable. Xueyi's soul was transferred to a puppet body that cannot express nor feel any emotions. Her main duty was to capture criminals regardless if her body got destroyed in the process. When she is not working, she will be put to sleep, completely stripping her from any kind of freedom. Fortunately, Xueyi managed to strike a deal with the Ten Lords. For every villain she has arrested, she and Hanya would be granted half a day to do as they please. During their precious time off, they would go watch movie or go shopping together. Those were the only times where they could truly enjoy life. Hanya wished that her big sister would be more careful with her body, since repairing her body uses the free time that she had painstakingly earned, which only further delayed the moment where they can be together. You could say that the Ten Lords were very stingy with their agreement here. On Hanya's side, since she's not good at combat, she was tasked with office work and predicting when the Mara will strike. Her job is considered the most useless in the Ten Lord Commission. Even so, her workload was so enormous that she had developed dark circles under her eye. Predicting when Mara will occur involves interpreting the memories of the Marastruck through dreams. It was an extremely dangerous task as she risked to become Marastruck from heavy exposure of negative emotions. Or even worse, she could lose her identity as an individual. To reduce those risks, Hanya is regulated to drink the wine of oblivion to erase her memories. It's not really the best solution as drinking the wine carries a different kind of negative impact. It has a chance of making her completely forget about Xueyi someday. In the same vein, Xueyi's repair process also carries a comparable risk. Since she is very reckless, she would often get her body destroyed during work. The repair procedure usually involves transferring a soul to a brand new body. Just like how your files can get corrupted when transferring from one PC to another, Xueyi's soul transfer is also by no means safe. Every time she went through this process, she will forget some things and events, such as people. The same side effect also happens whenever she is reactivated for duty. Just like Hanya, she will forget everything about her little sister someday. During their respective procedure, both will often dream of the moment when their home got destroyed, but they also dream of the happy time they shared when they were little. The sisters have shown to the 10 roads and the Hall of Karma that when the moment they forget about each other arrives, that will be the moment when their soul will be put to rest. This is the inevitable fate that Hanya and Xueyi will face at the end of their life.